issues over the last couple of days as far as weather is concerned, but we just got hit with a massive storm
Lovely.
not too long ago, and yeah, if that answers your question on a lot of things, then there you go. Welcome to Pennsylvania, where the weather could be great one minute and, well, garbage the next.
Oh, it's not just you who has that, I promise you.
I believe it. Anyway, anywho, part two. My sincerest apologies for that. As my cohort has gone away and said, Krypton has now taken provisional poll with 5 minutes to go in the session with a 16-9 to BK 17-0. They are still 4/10 to a half a second clear of Sean Boy in P3, which, while I was in the middle of that conversation with BK, and I know he was with the conversation with you, Mr. Warren, about being a big steaming pile of hunk of junk around this place, that time kind of feeds us lies.
It does indeed, but we'll see as Sean Boy's actually on his outlap. We'll see if he can put a faster lap around the circuit.
Alright, I'm on board with the Williams right now. Yeah, he's definitely not on a flyer, so he's setting up for his final lap.
You're kidding me.
Red Mask and the Red Bull
Of course
hasn't
it was.
invalidated. I'm assuming, yeah, he was on a flyer when it happened because his ERS is down into 25 land, so he's going to need to get in and get out if he wants to try to better that 17.6. By the way, did you happen to catch EU3's poll time this afternoon? Because I didn't get in to watch it until it was more than halfway through.
Give me about 30 seconds and I can go for it.
Okay. Thank you, kind sir, Mr. Ko. Sean Boy is about to go on his final hot lap of the evening here in the Hungary.
Actually, give me 12 seconds because I got an ad.
1001, 1002.
No, that does not mean actually do it.
You should know me better now, better by now. We've spent 3 seasons together. For the love of God, we've actually spent 3 seasons together. How have we survived?
That's crazy.
How have we survived?
To be honest, I cannot tell you.
Sean Boy is 2/10
Poll
up.
time was by Cygate with a 16.6.
16.6.
16.5. Sorry, 16.5.
Okay, well, 4/10, which is usually on par for AM3, which is not so bad, actually. That's a win. Around here, I mean, I know I'm poo-poo. Right now, my fastest TT time would be sitting in 3rd place in this tier. But then again, everybody knows I somehow find myself in decent positions. I just can never finish the job.
That's what she said.
I hate you. I walked straight into it, but I hate you. 17.4, he was actually just a shade over, so his he didn't better his lap. He remains P3, that is Sean Boy, with a 17. Carson Chong out of nowhere. I was like, with a 17.4, and then I see Carson Chong 17.2, putting that up into the podium places. What a lap by Mr. Karsten. And that alpine, sexy beast of an animal. So what did you think of the race yesterday in Azerbaijan?
Well, for the about a lap and a half I saw, because I slept straight through majority of it, and then looked at it and saw that Charles was already behind both Red Bulls, I said, well, know how this race is finishing, and turned it off and went back to bed.
Back to bed. Ironically enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Sean Boy. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna attempt it, but no, he did not.
With
BK,
11%, I had...
hope not. BK will be one of the last guys on track to try and eclipse at 16.9 of Krypton. He will be able to cross the line. I think he might be one of the last cars to do it.
But call me crazy, Karsten Chong's in the second row.
You're about 2 minutes behind.
Oh,
I caught that.
Yeah, well, I am about 2 minutes behind in real life right now, so...
No.
It's been a week. Calm me down.
In my case, to your case, you are an hour behind, sir.
Oh, gar. You're such a funny guy.
Deathstorm's got jokes. Weehaw!
BK's already up a tenth through the first sector, so he's already got that time to beat. He just needs to maintain what he had his first fast lap.
Okay, let's see what he's got. A very trouble sector 2 here. Very easy to overcook the rear and completely spin it through the S sections. Very technical section. Oh, almost. Almost invalidates right there. He may have lost that 10th, though. Oh, he keeps it on. He goes
Nope,
purple.
he's kept the 10th. It's actually gained 0.02 of a second coming through. He's at a purple second sector.
Let's see what he's got coming
Currently
along.
on pace, coming around the last 2 corners. Ooh, he's going to go really wide there.
But he could gain a lot of traction out of that, out of 13 going through 14 here.
Oh, jeez. It's going to be close to the line.
Let's see what he's got. 17.
No,
9.
wow.
Okay, wow. He lost
that was
lot
a
of
bad
time.
third sector.
Oh, completely just torn his...
This.
Alright, well, with Arkaka being into the pits, that is qualifying over. Krypton has his pole in his maiden race here at COS. BK P2, Karsten's P3, Seanboy P4, Red Mask P5, Captain America, Red Arrow P6, Arkaka P7, Witch P8, Tin Man P9, Glue P10, Severe Scott P11, and rounding out the field tonight is Axie Boy P12. Well, I didn't want to go to this part, but podium predictions in the chat, more than welcome. Me and my 4-7-1, my 4-7-1 app rear end will go first. I almost caught myself. I almost had to put something in the swear jar. Actually, with that 5-place grid penalty, Severe Scott only loses 1 spot. He's going to start P12. But, you know, oh man, I really want to do that, but I don't think I could. I think the top two are going to remain as is. I'm going to go Krypton 1, BK P2, and I'm going to throw a wrench in the plan here, and I am going to go with Red Mask P3 tonight.
Well, when you get around to the formation grid, I'll tell you mine. What did you say yours was? I was paying attention.
I'm going Krypton, BK, Red Mask tonight. I had the time, but my chair fell out of its position on the last corner. That's why he ran out so wide there, Warren. Look at the chat.
Ouch.
He pulled an old grandpa move, and I'm going to go, I've fallen and I can't get up. I'm sorry, BK. I'm showing my age there, but I'm sorry. That's okay. We'll always have the whopper, 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 whopper. Somebody readied up extremely early. Holy moly. Only 15 seconds until the start of the formation lap. Alright, well, we'll get to see who's on what strat. And, what the game plan's going to be here tonight for these drivers. Alright, well, we're gonna do that. Whoa! As Krypton bends it into the wall. Oh my god. Resets the track. That was interesting. Needless to say. But anyway, we have a mixture of all three tire compounds tonight. Krypton, Red Mask, Red Arrow, Tin Man, and Gru are all on the hards. BK, Karsten, Sean Boy, Arkaka, Arkaka with J rather, not Sean Boy, and Severe Scott on the mediums, and Axie Boy on the softs. Once again, going through the order here, Krypton's P1, BK P2, Karsten Chong P3, Sean Boy P4, Red Mask P5.
I'm actually going to play into the hype that BK has given his teammate. I'm going to go, again, another Haas 1-2. I'm going to go Sean Boy, BK, Krypton.
So you're going Sean Boy, BK, Krypton? Okay. So we are going to be all over the place tonight.
Yeah, which means one of us has to win tonight.
Right. Okay. Going through the grid lineup again. Red Arrow P6, Arkaka P7, with P8, Tin Man P9, Gru P10, Axie P11 on virtue of the flip and the penalty from Severe Scott with the collision with BK, and Severe Scott and the Williams rounding out the field. This will be very, very interesting. I know those soft compound tires will not last, and they will die at some point fairly quickly. I think they're probably going to go 5-6 laps, maybe most. So Axie Boy is probably looking for an early safety car, which the Hungaroring tends to bring. If I'm also not mistaken, this was Jensen Button's maiden F1 win in 2006? Around that area?
Jeez, I have no idea.
Something like that. We got 1, 2, 3. I got a bad camera angle all over the place, so we're gonna go here. 5 red lights and away we go. Krypton gets a very, very terrible start, and you're 1-2. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
It's always happening. Oh, as BK and Sean Boy get away off the lights, and they're going to be 1-2 as it looks like Sean Boy, or not Sean Boy, Severe Scott has been picked up with a spin in turn 1. Yeah. And there's already a second gap between BK, Sean Boy, and the newly named Red Arrow, who's already gotten past Krypton, so Krypton has had a really bad first sector.
Oh, terrible first sector.
Oh, and he's wide again. Those hard tires are just not helping him. I didn't look at the hard tires. Yeah, it looks like the hard tires are just not getting up to speed in this cold, cloudy weather that we have for this race.
Yeah, no, they're just not firing off yet. They will fire off come lap like 6 or 7. They'll start reeling those medium compound runners in, I would imagine. 35 laps around here is a very, very long time. I believe second laps 39? Or does Zandvoort have more? I don't remember. Oh, Zandvoort, no, yeah, Zandvoort has 36, Monaco has 39, so. But it is a Haas 1-2. BK, Sean Boy, 9/10 behind him. Another almost second behind that, actually almost 2 seconds behind that, is Red Arrow or Captain America P3. That's who I was debating, to be fully honest, to throw in that third spot. I should just went with my gut. I am a fool. Krypton P4, who had a dreadful start, but I know he's got the pace, so let's see how those hard compound tires come into play. Red Mask, who just made a move on Karsten Chong for P5, Karsten Chong P6, Witchase P7, Tin Man P8, Arkaka P9, Gru P10, Severe Scott just overtook Axie Boy for P11, and Axie Boy rounding out the field. They are a little further back than they definitely would like, and those soft compound tires, either he's making mistake after mistake, Mr. Axie Boy is, or he's just not getting to grips with the track. I mean, the Hungaroring is a very technical, very difficult track to get around. So, if you're not laser focused, then there you go. BK and Sean Boy are flirting with each other's DRS window here. They pulled another 4/10 back to Red Arrow. Krypton is going to have a go at him next lap by this pace. And that'll be for P3 in the final step of the podium here. Red Mask is another 2.7 back as Krypton might fancy a move already. Going into turn 2, we'll see. I mean, he's 3/10 cleared. No, it's going to be, he's going to hang back. Turn 2, going through the right of turn 3 as we have Gru going off there at the turn 1. I have had very, very not fond memories of that turn.
No, mine was this turn up here where Krypton's about to go through behind Red Arrows. That was where I tried to my first encounter with it would have been my second encounter with a wild Shelly the Turtle.
Yeah,
where I made the pits onto the right tire just a lap later than the guy that ended up winning the race, and I was racing back to jump into a podium. That's where I lost another podium, was trying to make a move on Shelly. I knew there was another one. Yeah, Austria, Hungary, and another one that season I missed out on a podium.
Yeah, well, I threw away what could have been a win on this track. In turn 1, off the safety car restart. I was going for the move for the lead, and I clipped too much of the curb, and there went bye-bye my race car. I'm like, oh man, kitten, and the AM2 announce booth caught it, and I stuck my tail between my legs. I do believe I finished in the points still. That race.
Oh, would you look at that?
I think I was P7 to your P5 or something like that.
Oh my god, you're gonna love this. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. 80%, 83%, 83%.
It better be what I think it is, what you're saying.
It's going to rain. It gonna rain.
By the way, as we were doing that, and the Red Arrow completely just, I don't know what happened, but I caught the tail end of it. He dropped all the way down to P11. He got off track, I'm assuming, at least twice. So Krypton right now is on the podium.
Man, my podium's looking pretty close currently.
Excuse me, sir, but you have 31 laps to go yet. And
Hey.
And to go for your little possible announcement, let's flippin' go.
It gonna rain. You know why? Because it's us racing a race at Hungary.
We could say that with our co-op at Baku, but it
every single time we race at Baku, it rains. And every single time we have a race at Hungary, regardless of what it is for me in the rain, either it be a career race or a co-op race or a league race, I am one of the fastest men on track.
Yes, this is very true. For those who don't know, Mr. E. Warren and I go back pretty far.
I am a Hungarian wet specialist. I am Lance Stroll of Hungary. Ooh, there was a bit of lag there, jeez.
Did you just say Lance Stroll?
Yeah, you know, he got his maiden podium in Turkey when it was raining.
I understand that, but I can't.
Yes,
I can't believe you actually just reached for Lance Stroll.
Yeah, I am Lance Stroll. Not really, because I'm broke. Broke college boy vibes.
Oh, BK going into the grass there on the straightaway, almost going into turn 1 here. Sean Boy is closing the gap, but I
wouldn't be surprised if we see BK have to pit early because of Sean Boy just sitting behind him holding that tire. Being able to use it to make an overcut on BK.
I'm wondering if, because Krypton over there is lurking 2.5 seconds behind, if that gap starts to close and Sean Boy has the pace, I wonder if BK is going to let him by. I'm wondering. So we'll find that out soon enough as the race plays. So I'll
Just
leave
realized
that
I have a
battle-
thing for tracks with 90-degree turns in it.
I have a thing for tracks with rain on it. So
Oh, that too.
oh
yeah, I
as
love-
Red Mask bobbles that almost out of the sector 2 there. Which is closing in on the back of him now. But he's losing to. He lost a bunch of time to Karsten Chong there, sitting in 4th. He's flirting in and out of that DRS range currently. So Karsten Chong should be able to survive at least this lap and more than likely the next one. Still in P4. Very great showing so far through the first fifth of the race for Karsten Chong so far. And that Alpine's finally coming to life 13 rounds in. So
That makes me really sad because I'll never be able to see any of those moves I made in Season 9. Minus the one that I saved.
Karsten Chong. What a name. Yes, it is a name. It is a lovely name. As
We're not going to discriminate based on his name. Come on now.
we are not.
We are not.
Lovely name. It is a lovely
We
name.
love his name.
I like his name. I like saying his name. I want to say his name a lot more.
Carson.
Chong, 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 chong. There.
Oh my god, your boys, one point away from $15.
Oh boy. Mr.
23, 28, 32. Sorry, a 2-pointer away. Sorry, my mind is everywhere but the race right now. So BK, who's watching in the future, after he says, you guys are so entertained by entertaining races, yeah, sorry.
We're simply we're simple humans. As Krypton goes with a 121 flat, setting the fastest lap on those hards. I figured it was going to be around 10 laps at those mediums, and the hard compound tires would cross over. 8 laps and 2 laps sooner than I anticipated.
Kryptonic is sideways.
Oh, no.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Oh, and so
sideways.
is
Oh,
Karsten.
God.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm not too. I didn't catch
It's just
the
chaos.
I caught the end of it. Krypton goes all the way down to P6, and well,
As that's gonna give BK and Shumboy exactly what they need to cruise.
yeah. Now Sean Boy could kind of sit back and relax if he wants, but I have a gut feeling that he's not going to do that, as they are 4/10 of a second away from each other. They have 10 seconds to play with to Red Mask, who sits in P3, and his teammates P4, so it's Haas, Red Bull.
This is exactly what Red Bull needed to just cling on to any last hope of a constructor's title here.
Yeah, now what they need to do is work together to track down this two-headed American monster. Actually, it's a Canadian.
I was about to say, aren't they Canadian?
Well, they're an American car, but it's
Yeah, but they're Canadian.
The two-headed North American Canadian-American monster that is flipping BK.
Canada.
Oh, good grief! Here we go.
I don't know the rest of your national anthem.
All I know is our home and native land, and then it goes to French. That's all I know.
All I know is that you guys drink maple syrup and... Oh geez, Shumboy getting all over the curve.
Tin Man
And
losing it out of there. Tin Man losing it out of the uphill left-hander, as Krypton is able to get the move done going into the inside right before the left-right chicane, or the right-left chicane, rather, in Sector 2. So that's Krypton moving into 5th, Tin Man into 6th. Arkaka and Karsten Chong 7 and 8 now. Everything seems to have stabilized as far as that is concerned. Severe Scott hanging on to P9, and Gru Tire King. Unfortunately with him, Tire King status is not going to do him too much when he has 10th place pace.
Gru P10 King.
You don't know Poultine, bro? Oh, good grief, dude. I know it because of hockey. But Mr. E. Warren is not a fan of hockey, sir.
Hey, I want to get into hockey, but I don't want to be a bandwagon fan, so I'm just trying to find my way. until I find a team, and then I'll be able to be a fan.
For you...
See what betting does. See,
Nebraska.
now I'm fan. Now I'm a fan.
Nebraska. Dallas Stars?
I do not associate with Dallas, Texas.
Dallas Stars?
I don't
really
associate with Dallas.
I can't really say much because my Philadelphia...
Oh, Sean Boy's going to get a run out of that corner, but he's just going to hold up because it looks like they are holding station until the pit period.
Well, they've always had that season-long agreement where whoever got into the first turn ahead is where...
I want to see action! I don't care about agreements, I want racing!
Well, you got racing. Whoa, Tin Man losing the side of the car there. Holy crap, Krypton and Tin Man fighting for P5 like angry wet cats and dogs as we finally got a 3-second time penalty from Red Arrow. But Krypton now has a little bit of a buffer to Tin Man. Arkaka was getting in on that action, making it a menage a trois.
I am one anything for Jaylen Brown away from $15.
Oh,
Rebound, assist, or point. And they got a minute 14 left.
Look at the chat.
Oh, I'm not looking at the chat. What does it say?
Look at the chat.
I can't see the chat. I'm not on the stream. What did it say?
You need to see the chat. It is not it's not family friendly person with kids posting saying things on stream.
I can't see the chat anymore. It makes me sad because I wasn't on the stream. Could you repeat it in the chat, please? As Red Mask picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, you need to see chat.
Could you repeat the message in the chat, please?
I cannot repeat the message in chat.
No. Whoever put the message in the chat needs to repeat the message in the chat.
Steve can.
Steve. Hey, yo, hold up. I don't need...
I quit. I can't believe you just said that.
I think that's all I need to hear. I don't think I need... Unless that was the message, I don't think I need to...
Oh, that was great. Oh, that's some comedy right there.
I get it now.
I love it. I love it. When you see the playback, you'll see it. Lap 12, you'll see the playback. Oh, jeez.
Or you could just repeat it in the comments so I can freaking see it.
Wow, you impatient.
I am impatient.
I need to put you back into the kennel.
No, Texas is in the kennel. I'm the one standing outside the kennel trying to get the dog to play with the dog, and you're sitting there saying, "No, don't let him out."
There is actually truth to that, ladies and gentlemen, just saying. There it is. There it is.
Their team is the
There it is. There it is.
that.
Ooh, Crypto.
Go out and slay, bro.
That is great. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, back to the action here. As
What
Krypton,
action?
Krypton right now is battling Witjay for P4. He's only 2/10, and he's all over that gearbox.
The medium tires have finally died off as we're 11 laps in, and Krypton looks like he's gonna make the move down the inside. No, yes, he is. He's gonna make it down the inside, but Witjay's gonna hold his nose on the inside.
Yeah, but I think...
Oh, he's gonna get closed off, and yep, and Krypton is... Oh no, he's gonna fight this back. He's gonna fight this back around the outside.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna hold it clean. Tin Man getting a perfect view of this as Krypton finally gets past and will have the DRS. We'll see if...
There we go.
And if Witjay has any help left, is Krypton's actually going to defend this one, and Witjay's going to try to around the outside again in turn 1. He's going to hold it around the outside. He's actually going to get a better run out of the outside, but the DRS is not helping Krypton as he's going to lose position back, and back around the outside is Krypton with a move. He's going to hold it, and we're going to come down to this part, which is going to be very tough to keep clean.
Wow.
As they are, as Krypton's gonna keep the position, and Witjay's gonna be licking his chops again to keep this move back, but I don't think those tires are gonna let him.
No,
as it does look like Krypton is going to just pull away after that corner. Yep, 5, 6 tenths off.
Yeah, he's now Witjay is gonna have his former teammate in Red Bull, Mr. Tin Man the Rowdy, for company relatively shortly. So that was very good racing by these two gentlemen. Very, very tight, very, very clean. Which for AM3 this season has been the norm compared to seasons past, which is a very good sign to see.
We love you, AM3. You're our little child.
Oh, jeez.
Speaking of kids.
No storms of death around, thankfully.
No supercells.
No supercells, no storm cells, no more tornadoes, no hurricanes. Yeah, no. But back up front here, BK and Sean Boy still holding stationary. That 1-2. There's really not much else to say there. Going back to the battle here for what now is going to be P5 between Witch-A. Oh, not Tin Man any longer. Oh wait, no, yeah, there's Tin Man. No, it's Witch-A, Tin Man, Arkaka, right there battling each other. So that's 5, 6, and 7. Seems like that's the hot bet on track right now. As Tin Man is all over, trying to get all over, as
Axie Boy in the last sector.
Turn 13. Looks like he probably spun it. Yeah, he just spun it. He's having a hard time on the soft, on the hard. He's having a hard time all over the place.
As these Haas drivers at the front are really pushing these tires. I know they're not going to have them as worn as the other guys because they haven't been racing anybody, but they are going on 14 laps of tires. And they're holding time to Red Mask.
Actually, they gained since the last time I saw it. It was under 10 seconds. It's now at 11. As Witch-A runs wide out of the last corner, which is going to give Tin Man one heck of a run going down the front.
Oh, jeez.
What a move by the reigning, defending AM3 champion, Tin Man the Rowdy. He's going to have DRS coming down the hill in the turn 2, so he should be able to dispatch that Red Bull Witch-A pretty easily without much resistance. And you see lurking in the back there is Arkaka. That'll turn into a battle for P6. So Witch-A's, I guess, the cork in the bottle, so to speak, or in other people's booth, the redheaded stepchild or the girl on the casting couch, whichever one you want to take. As we have another spinner out of turn 14. It is Karsten Chong, unfortunately. Oh man, those hard compound tires. He just bolted them things on too. So he's going to have a hard time getting those things cooled down to temp as Axie Boy loses it again out of turn 13. That's the second time in as many laps he's done that. So he's already lapped by the Hasses. Now he just got lapped by Red Mask, Kriston, and the rest of the group. Cheats won't be impressed. I think that's going to be it for Axie Boy here tonight. He'd probably will call it quits in the pit lane. I wouldn't be too surprised. Oh no, he's not calling it quits yet. He's still gonna at least get some laps in. I applaud the gumption, sir. I applaud the tenaciousness, the tenacity, whatever word you want to use. Going through the field here. We're going to go on to the battle here to P6. Riding on board with Arkaka in the Alpine. He is only 4/10 away from Mr. Witch-A in that Red Bull. They are both on 15-lap old medium compound tires, but it looks like Witch-A's has fallen off of a cliff to where Arkaka's is more resemblant to yours, Mr. E. Warren, with the second life out of nowhere.
Love that.
Oh, was that? Oh, that was Red Mask that spun it out of the end of Sector 2. Gifting the podium position to Krypton. Arkaka getting by Red Mask here as well. Oh, Red Mask is going to fight this. I don't know if there was contact. There may have been. But that Red Bull, Arkaka got kind of squeezed, but he decided to say no moss with those tires. He is coming into the pits. I believe it was Karsten? Yes, it was Karsten that spun out of turn 1. So now Karsten and Axie Boy both struggling to keep it on the track as the past boys of BK and Sean Boy are just starting to mow down lap traffic.
Zaxxy Boy spun again right in front of the pit lane.
See that. And now magically, and this is gonna be funny because I just said something about this. Drew finds himself in the P7 after me telling him you can't do too much with that P10 pace. He shuts me up right away and bumps up to P7. So
Yeah, well now it's P7 pace, you doof.
exactly. As Carson Chong goes into the fence.
Oh, jeez.
That might be rear wing damage the way he was sitting, so let's hope.
As in comes the race leader BK into the pit, so we'll see what Seanboy can do. See if he can make the overcut on his one lap of pace. Now that he's got the green space ahead of him.
He's got
track
lap
space ahead
traffic.
of him.
He's got lap traffic right in front of him into turn 1. He's just gonna hold it out there. I know it's ghosting in AM3, but still, that's got to be a little bit of concern. As we have Sector 3, it looks like Carson Chong again. He might not have a rear wing. It might be broken.
This BK is going to come out into traffic with the Alpha Tower of Tin Man behind him. Zaxxy Boy is actually going to retire from session. And that may have just bailed Sean Boy out. As Sean Boy's going to be able to get a free pit stop out of this, and he may jump in front of Tin Man.
Oh my
Might even get
God.
Krypton. He's going to come out in P1 because he's going to be the only car on track that is going to be able to get in front of BK's stop.
It's already done. Like, I don't see him. Lap 18. Or actually, I think it was lap 17.
The Sixers won? Are you freaking joking? That's crazy.
Okay, the Sixers winning is not as much of a joke as the Seattle Kraken, the Carolina Hurricanes, the who the heck did they just Seattle or not Seattle?
Panthers.
Yeah, the Florida Panthers.
I'm gonna cry.
And the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I'm gonna
winning
cry.
their first round series in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Jaylen Brown missed it by half a thing.
As Sean Boy goes into the pits, Krypton goes into the pits, Tin Man goes into the pits, Red Mask is going to go into the pits! Oh my God! He just rear-ended Tin Man! He's got no front wing. Oh man, that's going to be a replacement of a front wing. That's going to cost Red Mask that, and that might bail out Mr. BK. BK does get flipped into the pits, or out of the pits by Sean Boy. So, Mr. Really? I just looked at your podium prediction. Are you serious right now?
Do my little dancey dance.
19 laps in, and E. Warren...
And BK's got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I was about to say, your podium prediction is legitimately right on the money right now. And then BK goes ahead and says, you know what, Warren? Throw away your lottery ticket, rip it up, throw it in the bin. Just as much as almost everybody saying Toronto Maple Leafs playoff chances were.
You want to know what that does, though? Gives me a better chance of winning.
You want to know what it does? It brings Tin Man into it.
We both have BK in second.
Carson does retire into the pit lane. I'm assuming from rear wing damage.
No. I had so much hope for you. Where did your pace go?
BK, you're from Canada. You drink maple syrup, not alcoholic beverages while you're driving.
You freaking Canadians, man. Don't know what you're doing.
Molson. Yeah, their beer of choice, Molson.
You freaking Canadians, man.
A.
A? Sorry, yeah, you freaking Canadians, A.
All love from northeastern Pennsylvania.
I'll trade you. You give me an A, I'll give you an OP. OP. Sorry.
A boat? A boat?
OP. OP. No, OP. OPE. OP. OP.
Okay. Well, that's enough making fun of Canada and our brotherly neighbors to the north.
Oop, 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 oop.
So 20 laps in, I'm pretty sure everybody that's on their tires now will more than likely make it to the end.
BK, this is where you clip about 3 laps later when there's a safety car, and you go back and just have this like underlaid underneath it at like 50 volume, with like the Vietnam flashbacks, like Fortune Sun playing in the background. It's just
sorry.
like this is where you're wrong.
I'm sorry, but there's a moose loose aboard the moose. I love it, Steve. I love it. That was great.
I don't think that's as funny as the Baltimore accent.
No, but it's still pretty funny. We're all about comedy here in AM3 in the commentary booth, as the safety car will be in this lap. Sean Boy will be in a familiar position as of late.
BK's 34 seconds down on his lap. Yes, it is.
Is that a walrus?
Yes.
I'll go one better and show my age. And if I'm pretty sure Warren may not know what that is, but the older generation may.
No, Canadians beat seals.
No, seal. Pokemon. Seal. Seal.
I'm not that young. Crazy.
I'm almost double your age, sir.
That doesn't make...
You can't argue that point. By the way, we just went green. Sean Boy.
Sure, you are double my age.
Excuse me. Gotta love it. Sean Boy does keep in front of BK. I know BK is probably absolutely fuming in that cockpit of his. As Krypton is sitting there P3. Tin Man now P4. Witch-A P5. Flipping Red Mask in P6. I think Witch-A is gonna play the team game and let Red Mask through. So they revert back to their original positions. If you're a South Park fan. Wow. That's almost as bad as the iPad. Just saying. Oh, jeez. Witch-A. Red Arrow, Captain America, P7. He's on those 2-lap old, well, freshly, I should say, fresh medium compound tires. Artaka P8. Tire God King P9. I mean, Brew Grux King P9. Severe Scott hanging around. As of right now, he is the last points paying position. And if I'm not mistaken, lap 33 is the magic number tonight. 32 or 33 for the 90% threshold for points.
31 actually.
31? You already did the math prior.
No, I just did the math on my phone.
Well, excuse me, analytical darling.
I use my resources.
I just need them now in MLA format and APA format by...
Yeah, actually,
my school uses APA. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, sir.
Yeah, sorry, let me just get on a plane to Pennsylvania.
There is
drive out to the middle... drive out to the middle of nowhere and give you them. Straight at your front doorstep.
There is such a thing called emailing, sir. They have that nowadays, you know.
Too late. All I use is Hotmail.
I could see some professors actually still saying that. Okay, well, Krypton's all over the back. This is a 4-car fight now for the lead, by the way. Krypton's all over the back.
Soon to be 5 with the Red Mask coming up to the back of him.
Oh, yeah. Even with that damaged wing, that safety car ended up bailing Red Mask out. As far as that is concerned.
BK's actually gonna set this Red Mask is actually gonna set fastest lap.
Oh jeez, this will be interesting. This is gonna get interesting fairly quickly as Krypton going inside the turn 1 here. Let's see if he does not pull a Death Storm and spin the car out. Turn 2, Krypton's all over the back of this ass of BK here.
Today's Death Storm award goes to Karsten Chong. What?
I don't know how to combat that. So
You don't.
I really don't think I could. As BK gets a horrible run out of that chicane there, it actually slows Krypton up just a tad. So Sean Boy then is actually able to get away a little bit. He's now a half a second clear. But again, Krypton's on those medium compound tires. And if pace serves me correctly, I mean, the Haas boys were, what, lap 15?
That's actually going to pull BK away from Sean Boy, but he's still going to get DRS. The Krypton's going to be all over the back of him.
Right, here we go.
It looks like BK's straight line speed is going to serve him well. He's got everything flowing. They both got everything serving well. BK coming down to the inside. Krypton around the outside. BK's going to try to hold it down and get the DRS going. Both of them got the DRS going. BK pushing him a little bit wide down to the corners. He's going to hold on to P2 here.
Very nice.
Krypton's going to look around the outside. And that's actually going to leave quite a bit of a gap back to Krypton as Tin Man's able to butt up right on the back of him. Ooh, Tin Man gets a little bit loose, and that's actually going to allow Red Mask into it as this five-way battle is quickly starting to brew as we reach the 10-lap mark. 10 laps to go mark around this time around.
Actually, it's 11, sir.
Well, you know what? Math is hard, okay?
I'm sorry, but in
why is 25 of 35 not 10 laps? Tell me. It's 10 numbers away. Tell me why it's not 10 laps.
25, 26.
Man.
Hold on. You got to
Oh, as Krypton actually tries to dive down the inside and he gets a spin and resets the track.
Hey, does he reset the track? Oh, I didn't catch that, so buddy knows. But anyway, to answer your question, sir, as Tin Man and Red Mask are now fighting for P3, you have to complete lap 25, so start there. 25, 26 as, oh my god, I can't even get it out because Tin Man with the move going into the turn 1 with a heck of a move. And Red Mask's trying to battle it back, but Tin Man's got DRS. Red Mask's not going to have anything for him. Tin Man up into the podium places tonight. What a run by that AlphaTauri. But anyway, now let's do some math. Count on your fingers if you need to.
I don't want to do math.
No. Count on your
Dad,
fingers if you need
no.
to,
Dad.
25.
No. I don't want to do math right now.
And the fact that you just did that, don't ever, for the love of God, ever do that again. The battle was fun. The commentary in the booth was fun. Steve, if you want to listen to our streams on Tuesday nights in AM2, you're more than welcome to.
Ooh, that's 10 times worse, because we're actually loose cannons there because we can say whatever we want, so the swear jar is stuck in the comms booth.
Daddy, stop.
Daddy, chill.
Stop, Steve, stop. No mas. I quit.
Daddy, chill. This Tin Man's actually gonna close on. He's got DRS on the front too, as he's slowly peeking into that battle that ended, but is even that. What even is that?
What even is that?
Free Shavakadu. Free Shavakadu.
Shavak? What are you talking about?
Oh, you boomer. It's okay.
I'm old. I'm Betty White old, okay? Yeah, sure.
What even is that? What is that?
Oh my god. By the way, we are now at 10 to go, sir, so...
Man! As Red Arrow's gonna pick up a 3-second time penalty. He's actually sitting in 5th place, sneakily enough.
Yeah, but
poking his head in the top 5.
I think that's actually 6 seconds in time penalties, which right now bumps him down to P6.
Man.
Almost P7 at this point in time.
I'm just trying to do commentary here, and you're freaking ruining my...
Well, I gotta do
Mojo,
my duties.
man.
I gotta do my duties here, and penalties are part of the commentary, which BK has 3 seconds, Red Mask has 3
Mojo.
seconds, and Red Arrow has 6. That is all. For this track to only have 3 drivers with penalties is actually a win. I expected penalty bingo by now, and I hear you going whopper, 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 whopper.
Whopper, Junior Double Trip. Sorry.
Oh
Red Mask picks up his second 3-second penalty, as he's at 6 seconds now.
Ooh, that's gonna put Kurtan back into the position for 4th. Wow. We're still going on about that? What is
Yeah,
wrong
I
with
don't want to be a Kings fan.
They have 2 Stanley Cup championships in the last decade.
Hey, none of my teams have won a championship since 2009. I don't care about the championships. If I cared, I'd be a freaking Patriots, freaking Astros fan, and that'd be more toxic than what I already am.
At least my teams win championships this millennium. Or decade. This shows you how old I am. Every single one of my teams I've root for has won a championship in my lifespan, except for one.
Only one of my teams have won. I've got one championship for all my teams that I like combined.
Yeah, New York Yankees.
Yeah. Hey, I remember that game though. I do remember that game, so you can't say, "Oh, you don't remember that one championship." Yes, I do, because I stayed up and watched it. Because it was a school night. You know what? I stayed up and watched Game 6.
I have done. Let's see. 1995. I was 5. My Atlanta Braves won the title. 1997, 1998, 98, 99. My Denver Broncos won their 2 Super Bowls.
Man,
then
I want to cuss you out so badly right now because I know exactly who they played during one of those, and I want to scream.
Chris Chandler. That's all I got to say to you.
I want to scream.
Chris Chandler, Eugene Robinson. Oh wait. Oh wait. They ran into John Elway, Terrell Davis, Ed McCaffrey, Bill Romanowski, Steve Atwater, Jason Elam, and do I need to go through the entire Broncos team? I don't think so.
No, because I was -9.
So you have no room to talk, sir.
No, I would have been negative. What did you say? 97, 98?
Yeah. Well, 98, 99 actually.
98, 99, -6.
But yeah, and then the Spurs dynasty of 5 championships. In between that was also an Oklahoma Sooners national title, and most recently 2 years ago with the Atlanta Braves winning a title, and Denver
Still don't
winning
have
50.
the best college football team of all time.
Go shuck some corn.
No.
Go shuck your corn in your maize field.
Go be whatever a
and
Sooner is, weirdo.
And wait for the UFOs to take you.
At least we understand what our mascot is. What on earth is a Sooner?
Explorer.
Well, then why aren't you just the Oklahoma Explorers? Pioneers could work even better. Make up your mind. What was a Sooner?
Pioneers actually would be. No, LSU. The Tigers.
Bro, are you on crack?
They can't even beat Nick Saban in Alabama. And then again, there's not a.
I promise you, the 97. Was it? Yeah, the 97 team was better than the 95 team. Yeah, 97 team went and played any team in any year, they would wipe the floor with them.
Are you talking about Nebraska?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't care if we. Ooh, as BK gets loose, and that's gonna allow 10 men back
Red
on.
Arrow with 9 seconds now. Holy crap! As we have now Gonna be 6 laps to go. Yeah, no, LSU, no, they're not even the best team in their conference right now. Georgia is the best team in that conference right now.
Man, if you don't have the hype of a Nebraska fan every single year just to get disappointed, you're not a real football fan.
Or it could be an Oklahoma Sooner fan, be very highly ranked in the national preseason rankings, like 4th.
And then win every
better.
game by 3 points, and then get blown out in the first round of the playoffs, like that one year. No, you didn't even make the playoffs.
Or even better, not even make the playoffs because you get blown out in Bedlam. Oh wait, I would know all about that. Oklahoma State.
Man, I just want a bowl game this year. I've been so deprived of December football, I just want a bowl game.
I'm sorry, your teams are terrible.
Oh my god, if it says freaking MILFs, I'm gonna... Yep.
Oh my goodness, we got 5 laps to go. Please, let's get the task at hand here. Let's get back on track as we have a...
Oh jeez.
It's a 6-car battle, it looks like, now, at this point.
5.
Actually, a 5. All within, like, 4 seconds of each other, so...
Hey, Destiny, you want to know something funny?
Those penalties, though, are going to shift it a little bit.
You want to know something funny?
What?
If Tin Man spins out, my podium's correct.
If Tin Man spins out, you're playing with fire, because if he spins out, I'm sending him after you.
Spin! Nightmare! Murder! Nightmare! Spin!
I will make sure Tin Man turns into Julio.
Nightmare!
CP for his bunghole and just goes rowdy on you, like he did the
Tin Man, the rowdy. He doesn't go rowdy. He is the rowdy.
4 laps to go here at the Hungaro ring. Sean Boy leading from BK as Red Mask retires. Oh my god.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's too late. What? No way!
I can't believe it. Did you say you have to complete lap 32?
Yeah, no, you need to complete lap 31. So he's classified as P10, so he'll get a point.
We'll find out. I don't know.
I did the math. It comes out to 31 and a half.
We'll find out at the final results if the game does it. But yeah, I'm actually going to side with you on that one. Oh boy.
Is this going to lead to pit stops?
Those front 5 are definitely
Oh,
more than likely.
BK Tin Man in. Red Arrow's going to stay out.
Sean Boy's in. BK's in. Tin Man's in.
Is that Sean Boy? Oh my god.
Ooh. Captain America Red Arrow stays out.
Witjay's in. Gru stays out. Gru's going to play his tire game all the way to the end. Arkaka's in. The Scout's going to be way back, but it doesn't matter because Sean Boy's actually going to come out before Gru even gets to the line. And Tin Man's going to jump BK. Gru's going to jump BK.
Gru jumps everybody other than Tin Man and Sean Boy. So...
BK's in a rough spot here. This could be detrimental to any to his championship lead because he's going to have to get through 3 cars and grow a gap. As Sean Boy just needs to sit behind Red Arrow. I about said Red Mask.
But here's the kicker that Red Arrow's got to deal with. He has 9 seconds in penalties.
And he's got, what, 10 lap old mediums?
14.
14 lap old mediums? Gru's also got 14 lap old mediums? I know Gru can make a masterclass out of these tires. But Sean Boy is going to have a lot of work with Tin Man behind him, not having a teammate behind him to hold him off. So this is going to be a... Well, the problem is he's not going to have any DRS, so he's going to have to make a move on track.
34, 35. Safety cars coming in now. There's no question about it. If I were the guys that were P7 on or P6 on back, I would not have pitted because it wasn't going to matter because you're not going to get there. Luce's not going to get there. Arcana's not going to get there. Scott's not going to get there.
Helped out Krypton because he's actually going to be able to get bailed out because he was about 3 seconds back from the pack. Yeah. So he's got bailed out within that, and he's going to be on soft tires, so he's going to be able to make that jump over Gru.
So now, with this gonna be a green-white checker.
Red Arrow screwed more than
Red Arrow is gonna try his darndest to keep everybody at bay. Oh wow!
Sean Boy. Oh, Sean Boy's actually gonna. Oh no, that's gonna screw over Sean Boy. This Tin Man made the move on Sean Boy, but he's gonna have to get the position back because before the line, and Red Arrow's actually gonna get away a little bit. The chaos.
Tin Man, Sean Boy. You know what? I'm gonna
It's
go
about to be
back this
BK in a
battle.
second because he's about to make a move on the Rubery here.
This is gonna be crazy. The last 2 laps.
Oh,
Boy
BK
right
around
now.
the outside. What a move there as he's going to take advantage of those worn medium tires.
Nice move by BK.
Krypton's about to make a move down into the next corner. To the inside, looks to the inside, backs off.
Yeah, he's
Gets a better line out of the corner. He's going to look around the inside. Around the outside, just
now,
hold up.
Yeah, Gru's going to play his position on those tires fairly well. BK is now going to make a charge. If he wants a chance at this win, he's going to make a charge, and he's got to do it now, and he's got to build 3 seconds. Right now, it's Sean Boys and Tin Man's to lose. As we have the battle going into the final lap here at the Hungaroring, Red Arrow on track is leading. Sean Boy is right there. Tin Man's right there. BK is all over the back of Tin Man as well. So
Krypton getting left to the dust as Krypton gets on the curb, I think, and he's going to make a spin, so that's going to ruin his race.
Oh, he goes down the 8th, so
Sean Boy's going to get a one chance here, one chance at turn 2, or turn 3, to make an overtake and just get away from the pack regardless of what he needs.
Final lap here at the Hungaroring. Red Arrow holding off as of right now. Sean Boy looking on the inside. He knows he doesn't need to overtake Captain America, though. But
He's going to because he's going to run out of that corner. He's going to look around the outside for turn 1.
Ooh,
As Red Arrow's going to hold it, pin it to the inside. Sean Boy around the outside. He's going to look side by side through this corner. He's going to get past him. That's going to land Tin Man right through him, too.
Tin Man's right
Just
there.
barely as he backs out of the corner as BK is going to get held up or slow down a little bit. But it's actually going to let BK right in behind Tin Man. Red Arrow is holding off both cars. Someone's looking at the B stream. Holy crap, someone's looking at the B stream. Oh my god. Who's looking at the B stream?
Sean Boy is actually going to hold off. Red Arrow is going to hold it there, but he's going to lose a ton of positions. He's going to go down to the P8, it looks like, more than likely. But Sean Boy going through Sector 2 for the final time here at the Hungaroring. He's got literally 3 more corners to negotiate. Turn 13 coming up. Very easy to cook the tires here, but he's just going to take it easy. He's already got a 1.5 seconds almost of a lead. Turn 14 is all that's left here at the Hungaroring for the Haas and Sean Boy.
BK's going to lose out massively here.
Oh, he's going to make a dent into that championship lead. BK wins at the Hungaroring. Tin Man's P2. Gru goes up into the podium's places in P3 with JP4, Arkaka P5, BK P6. That is going to hurt in that. Oh my gosh. That's going to hurt him so bad. He's going to lose. That's 15 points at least he's going to lose.
He's won it again. He's done it again. He wins his podium prediction.
Yeah, on virtue of Red Mask destroying himself. Yeah, that was it. Gru driver of the day. Honestly, once again, nothing wrong with that. But I think my lucky driver of the day has to be Sean Boy. He got bailed out by that safety car. But hey, a Haas win is a Haas win, and that championship fight now is going to start turning in from a friendly battle to blood sport soon enough. But here's the final results as you get, if you don't mind getting the podium in for the interview here. Sean Boy's P1, Tin Man P2, Gru P3 with JP4, Arkaka P5 getting another decent 10 points for Alpine, which I love to see. BK P6, very unlucky round for him. Red Arrow, Captain America's P7, Krypton in his debut P8, Severe Scott P9. Red Mask is classified in P10, so yes, he does get the point. Severe Scott 9th, Red Mask P10, Carson and Axie Boy did not finish. But yeah, Sean Boy, Tin Man, and Gru are podium tonight. Jeez, Sean Boy though, ugh. I wouldn't say the safety car hates Haas because it would have done both of you guys in, but it definitely hated you tonight, BK. Very unlucky, and then that penalty is what did you in. If you didn't get that penalty,
Grew. I'm not friends with Grew either. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get Grew in for the interview, but we will see soon enough. But Sean Boy and Tin Man.
Why is there so many Grew Grux Kings? What on earth? Why'd you make so many freaking accounts, my guy? Cannot add one more player. It won't.
It won't let you add Grew?
No.
Alright, hold on. Let me see if I could. Let me see if I can get him. EFG Grew.
What is Sean Boy's number afterwards?
788.
Yeah, BK wouldn't be surprised if you could maybe get it dropped because it was under safety car, but I don't know what they can do.
I don't know. Alright, I have Grew. Let's see if Grew comes in. We'll find out soon enough. There's Grew. Oh my gosh, there's Grew.
Grew consistency king.
There's King Man. Let's see if we can get Sean Boy.
Grew, I'm friending you just so I don't have to do it in the future. I need to be friends with all the AM3 guys.
Yeah, big time.
But no, while we're waiting for Mr. Sean Boy, to you two gentlemen, congratulations. I'm going to start with our resident tire king. I don't know how you do.
Consistency king, actually.
You know what? This is the first time I actually get to talk to him, so I'm going to enjoy this. How on earth are you so darn good on tires? That's my first question.
I honestly, I have no idea. I think maybe my driving style, but yeah, I'm just lucky to be able to nurse those things around a little bit, which is great. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just something I just follow the strats.
Follow the strats to perfection and then some. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, we're going to go to the race here. We had a little bit of a hectic start, and I know you were toward the back of the pack for a little bit. There was a point in time where I said Tire King needs to not have P10 pace, and then you proceeded to shut me up in the booth here. After that, tell me a little bit about your race post that comment. I know that you had the safety car and everything else popping in.
Yeah, no, it spun out there. I was a little, just starting on the hards, a little frustrated to start, but got into a little bit of a groove, and then when I threw on the mediums, I just didn't really feel like there was a point to pit again in that second safety card. Figuring if I was to move back, it wasn't going to be no worse than where I already was. So, and it for whatever reason this season, it worked out for me again. So, lucky me.
Well, congratulations! You're keeping yourself in at least in the midfield, head of the midfield fight afloat, and keeping McLaren afloat, not only in the AM3 but the overall standings. So, congratulations to you, sir. Tin Man P2, very familiar surroundings, especially from what happened last year. But welcome back.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your race. You had a nice little chaotic battle a couple of times with Red Mask, with Krypton, and a couple others. But tell me about your race.
Honestly, I just kind of took what I did in E3. Figured I'd just start on hards and see how long it went out for. I know it was like lap 15 I pitted over there, but here I managed to go pretty much my entire tire stint until the safety car came out, so I just went on mediums and stayed out on it and saw where I was at, saw that I was going to have a podium, and in my mind I said, yes, I'm going to take this, and I'm not going to give an inch to anyone.
Well, you definitely didn't give an inch to anybody tonight. There's no question about that. So, but anyway, congratulations. I know we had a benefit of a safety car or two and a couple of penalties, and staying clean definitely does help. So, congratulations, sir. And moving on to, well, I'm going to move on to a question to Mr. E. Warren. It was 30 points It was 30 points going in. It is now down to what between Sean Boy and BK?
Underneath one race win, it is down to 13 points between the two, which is two wins if BK was to finish second.
Oh my gosh. So 5 races to go, and it is all to play for on the drivers. And technically, the constructors is still not out of reach, but
It's basically out of reach.
But yeah, do you have any questions for Gru and or Tin Man, sir?
No, Gru, keep doing whatever on Earth you're doing, because it's working. And Tin Man, I'm glad to see you back up on the podium again.
Yes, me too.
Been waiting a while to
Even
get
after
here.
your stint of being MIA, it's glad to see you back on a track being competitive.
Yeah, I'm about 7/10 slower everywhere now compared to what I was, as I race only on race nights now. So I'm a lot slower than what I was.
Life hits us all. Life hits us all. I could definitely vouch for that. But if E. Warren has no closing questions or comments, this has been AM3. Join us tomorrow for XP2. I believe it is 8 o'clock over in the European side, British Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over here in the States. And we have AM2 tomorrow night featuring your AM3 comms booth and the rest of AM2.
One last note,
same place.
Deathstorm,
Yes,
get
sir?
ready for the water park.
I need redemption. So, but with that being said, and we have a prelude to tomorrow's weather forecast, this has been AM3 here at Contest of Speed. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.